Hi, what's up? This is Dai. Today I want to talk about latest information about Japan travel ban and the latest news from Japan. So let's check it out. The first news I want to share is this. Japan marks world highest number of weekly COVID cases. So let's check it out. Let me read it up. The World Health Organization says Japan recorded the highest global number of new coronavirus cases in 7 days through Sunday. The WHO on Wednesday released an update on new COVID cases reporting during the week from July 18 to 24. Reports say that the number of weekly cases in Japan stood at 969,000, an increase of 73% from the previous week. Globally, more than 6.6 million weekly cases are reported, down 3% from a week earlier. The WHO says the BA4 and BA5 subvariants of the Omicron variant continue to be dominant. So this news makes me headache. I mean, I cannot understand that because Japan, we close the border, second, we wear a mask, and the COVID spread out all around the country, and the cases are number one in the world right now. So it makes me feel like it's pointless, meaningless that the border is closed, and also wearing the mask thing doesn't help. I mean, it might help, but Japan has a really strict mask manners, but the result is this. So it's difficult for me to understand about what's going on in Japan right now. So I want to introduce this website from the Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare. At this website, it's very nice that it will teach you how to wear a mask and which occasion you need to wear a mask. So let me read it up a little bit. Wear a mask when meeting with elderly or spending time in a hospital. Remove your mask if you don't need it outdoors to prevent heat stroke in summer. Of course you don't need mask outside. Outdoors, indoors for children, and there are a lot of brochure about when it's an occasion to wear a mask. Wear a mask in a crowded area like a public transportation. While talking, mask requires. Insufficient distance from others, mask required. If you cannot have an insufficient distance from others, let me go back. It's also very kind that they have a video about how to wear a mask properly. So these mask rule also is forced for the foreign tourists under the North Korean travel style right now. So your tour guide during your package tour, they are looking you when you wake up from the morning until you go to the bed to make sure that you're wearing a mask all the time under this rule. So at the previous video, I told you that one of the reasons the individual tourists are not allowed to get into Japan is Japanese people are afraid that most of the people from overseas do not follow this mask wearing rule. So the Japanese government wants somebody to keep monitoring you, checking you, and keep telling you to wear a mask under this rule. So if those rule, if doesn't get eased, it's difficult for individual tourists to come into Japan. But the irony thing is Japanese people, we wear masks. No matter it's 36, 37 degrees outside, we keep wearing a mask. It's easy to count people who are not wearing the mask. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's difficult to find people don't wearing a mask outside. But the COVID cases is skyrocketing. So for me, it's difficult to understand what's going on in Japan right now. Even mask wearing rules and also the strict border control. For me, wearing a mask thing is, I think it's not pointless or meaningless, but closing the border is pointless. The border is closed or not, the COVID will spread into our country. So the things I want to tell is, even though we have a very strict mask wearing rules, and also 2.5 years the border is closed because preventing COVID coming into Japan. But the result right now is we are the highest in the world that have the COVID cases weekly. So for me, I cannot understand why Japan government keep closing the border even the cases are spiking. So the only hope of reopening Japan is recategorizing COVID as category number 5, which is same as seasonal flu. This is a Japanese news, but I want to share that in this article, it say that finally the Japanese government start to consider to recategorize COVID as a seasonal flu. So right now, the COVID is categorized as number 2. the second grade, same as SARS. And this is the Ebola, grade 1. And right now, finally, the Japanese government starts to consider to recategorize COVID as seasonal flu, which is categorized number 5. So I think the only hope for reopening Japan fully for individual tourists is this COVID recategorization. So right now, it's irony, but this number of cases skyrocketing forced Japanese government to think about recategorizing this COVID as a seasonal flu. Otherwise, our economy cannot fully recover, and also the border will keep closing. So I hope this situation right now will force Japan to completely reopening and completely shift to live with COVID. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button. And your thoughts, your comment, please write it down to the comment. I will see you guys soon. Bye.